Guys, I'm in a new office now. We've just about got everything up and going, so the background decor has changed just a little bit. But today we're going to take a look at the Ddrum module. To be honest with you, I've been putting this thing off because it's a lot different than setting up a Roland or setting up a Yamaha. But I took a look at the manual. It took me a little bit of trial and error to get some of the things set up, and particularly the hi-hat controller, mainly because I was using a stereo cable, and this setup actually requires the use of a Y adapter, mono cables for the controller, mono cables for the hi-hat cymbal, but it's also going to require the use of the Pentec Ddrum adapter box. Okay, one of the products that Pentec makes that I wanted to show you before I get into the settings, and you'll hear me talk about it in the video when we get to the hi-hat, is the Pentec Ddrum adapter. It actually is just a little box. It's available by Pentec. They're the only ones that I'm aware of that make anything like this. And what it allows you to do is use a newer style hi-hat cymbal that is not Ddrum brand with the D4 module. It's just a real simple little box. Has two inputs. They're actually both mono inputs. You'll plug in your mono cable coming out of the controller, be it the Hyper Hat or the new in-between controller. You'll take a mono cable from that and plug it into where it says controller. And then on the module side, you'll actually have another 1/4 inch mono cable coming out of this going to the module. Now, the module only has one input for the hi-hat cymbal and the controller. The older unit for the Ddrum was apparently a one-piece unit that was the trigger itself and the controller. So you're going to have a Y adapter that's going to split that stereo input on the module. You're going to have to split it to two mono inputs so that you have one for your cymbals and one for this Ddrum adapter, which is your controller. Like I said, as far as I know, Pentec's the only one that makes this, and it'll allow you to use just about any brand hi-hat controller and hi-hat cymbal with the Ddrum module.